Hello and welcome. On this month's episode, we are back at Astor Village in the Hartog Activity Center inside the Knapp Auditorium. The Hartog Activity Center is the heartbeat of Astor Village. We host numerous functions, activities, food, holiday parties, and events. The Knapp Auditorium is also available for outside catering for corporate functions and family parties, so please check that out. On this month's episode, we are going to cover the power of nuts. Now, nuts have a lot of proven benefits to improve your memory, lower inflammation, cholesterol, and a lot of great things. And we try and incorporate these little guys into a lot of dishes we use here to help improve our community members' health and just have nice balance in our life. Now, today we're going to use these little guys, cashews, and we're going to use a classic dish that you may be familiar with, which is very simple, chicken and cashews. We're going to have some delicious fresh veggies in there. And the first thing we want to get started with is a little breast chicken. And we just slice this really thin. The culinary term is julienne, but it's going to cook nice and quick. And we're going to put it in our pan. Inside my pan, I just have a little olive oil. And we're just going to drop those guys right in there. And a nice low heat because we're going to prepare a couple of other things. I'm going to let that go right there. Over here, I have some nicely chopped sugar snap peas. I have a little baby bok choy and a little onion that we're going to add into the dish. And these are all finely julienned. And one of the terms for julienne, which is really fun, is basically thin strips. And I'm going to cut a little red pepper today that we're also going to add into that dish. I'm going to cut it nice and thin. And the reason we do this is we want it to cook nice and quick when we have our dish, as you can see here. So as our chicken cooks, I'm going to toss it around a little bit. And we just want to make sure we get that nice color on our chicken. We'll leave it right there. We're going to take a little fresh garlic, and I have some chopped, and we're just going to take it, the back of the knife, give it a little smack, and chop. And in this dish, we don't need super fine. We actually want some nice medium-sized chunks there of the garlic, and we're going to add that right in with our chicken now. And that's going to add a whole bunch of flavor to this dish. Okay, and again, we're just going to cook really quick. You can see how fast that chicken is already cooking. You can already smell that garlic cooking. It's delicious. Now we're going to add a little bit of our bok choy, or you can use any cabbage. And cabbage is just such a great ingredient. It's affordable, and it has numerous benefits to your health. We're just going to add that right in there, and we're just going to let that cook down. But you can use anything. If you can't find bok choy, you can use Brussels sprouts, you can use just general cabbage or anything. And we're going to get a nice saute on that. We're going to add our onions. A little bit of onions, again julienne. And then finally, our snap peas. And just a little bit of our julienne pepper that we did before. And then we're just going to let that gently saute and cook. Let that relax for a minute. Going to add just a little soy sauce. We use a low sodium soy sauce. And we're just going to put a teeny little bit in there. And let that go right there. Now, one of the other parts of this dish that we want to add in is a little fresh orange juice, or juice with an orange. You're going to take a nice orange, we're just going to squeeze that right over the top, and that's just going to give it a nice citrus flavor. Very nice a little bit there. We're going to take a little fresh cilantro. Give it again just a fine chop, and you don't have to go too crazy with this. Just a little chop. You just want to give it a little chop. We're going to add that in there for some freshness. And then finally, our little players, cashews. Cashews, or nuts in general, known as superfoods because of the benefits we mentioned earlier. Now you can roast these ahead of time. You can buy them already roasted. For today, we're just going to take them right out of the package and throw them right in there. It's going to add a nice crunch to the dish, an added flavor to it. And why not? It's beneficial for you too. So we're going to move that around. And again, this is a fast cooking dish. It can be done. Preparation, everything else, less than 20 minutes, it's on the plate. And we cut those veggies nice and thin so they're cooked all the way through. We're going to take our plate. I'm gonna place this dish right on there. Nice sauteed dish, chicken and cashews. Just a great way to get the power of nuts, fresh veggies, and all sorts of great items into your body. And there we go. And there we have it, chicken and cashews. If you'd like to learn more about this recipe or other recipes using nuts, please visit the website. Thank you.